Fortinet is it's a US-based company. We started our operations in 2002 onwards as a listed company. It's a NOSC listed company, and we are headquartered in US. And predominantly our solutions are into network security domain. And today our boundaries are going beyond the network security in terms of complete secured access as well. Today, our solutions are from IoT to cloud. So we give a complete security fabric and give you a secured access completely. Specifically in terms of the healthcare sector, all our solutions are HIPAA compliant, and in fact, we have a very close association with Apollo Hospital Group, and we give a end-to-end security, network security to Apollo Hospital Group, widely across all their group companies, and also give secured wireless access through 40 access points. So that is our key solutions and offerings which has been given to Apollo hospitals. Not only on specifically to healthcare vertical, our solutions fit across all the verticals in terms of government, in terms of academic. We cover a lot of these IITs, IIMs and NITs of this world. So, and also in terms of our enterprise networks, in terms of large corporate MNCs, blue chip companies, and we are also into other domains as well. So that is a key aspect about it. India is largely in terms of high growth development sector. So it's an emerging market or high potential growth market for us. US and Europe are largely developed, or already developed, in terms of our products and solutions, where we have already, selling in high potential there. In terms of India, it's again it's in terms of network security domain, it is categorized as emerging market, and the growth is multifold in terms of the network security domain. Today the threats are highly sophisticated. The threats are targeted. There are a lot of vulnerabilities which are exploited at the application layer and at the endpoints and all that. So today the threats are not largely from the internet alone. 70% of the threat comes from the backend entry, from the endpoint, compromises through the backdoor entries. So we, India specific, recently we are seeing a lot of threat landscapes which are in BFSI. Soon it is also transforming to the other verticals as well in terms of healthcare and other sectors. So the vulnerabilities are in large. So we're giving end-to-end security there. So there are a lot of potential for us to grow in terms of these emerging markets, specifically ASEAN and SAARC. So in terms of US, since we are a US company, we had already made our presence in Europe and US, across the globe. In fact, we are a global company. So India, we are also we've been there in India from 2002 for that matter, and we are forging ahead in terms of our presence, and we are already there number one in terms of our network security solutions. Everybody has their own USP. Okay, Cisco is a great company, so we do not say we are head-on with Cisco or anything like that. In certain areas we compete with them. Okay, they have their own space, we have their own space. In terms of network security, we are the specialist. In terms of active and passive, in terms of the switching and communication, Cisco is a global leader. And we are also in terms of network security domain, we are the global leaders. So in each of our space, we have our own presence. Certain areas we integrate, certain areas we compete. So that's the standards. The conference, as the conference says, it's transforming healthcare with IT. So information technology, everything gets digital now. Right from patient information to everything in terms of the hospital management, guest management, Everything is getting digitalized. We are in digitalized India, so as per our government focus, so everything is getting digitalized. And moment you talk about digitalization, there lies a security aspect which is there. So today every data is proprietary to each other, okay, whether it is healthcare or any other domain. So every proprietary data has to be protected and safeguarded in the way it has to be. And there are a lot of threats which are there in terms of competition to take over the other organization. So that's where like the security layer comes in. And in terms of how you access the data, whether it is a normal access or whether it is a secured access. So we give that security unsecured access, which we give. So that is a key points why we are part of the this event. And more than that, Uplo Group is one good reference to us, and we are proud to be associated with the Uplo Group because of their long-standing relationship with us. And we have end-to-end. We provide them that end-to-end security, and this conference will enable us to inform to the other healthcare service providers that we are there to help you in terms of the security and other solutions.